The largest rodents on the planet, rodents, which include both cute little hamsters and terrifying-looking porcupines, are the most numerous group of mammals. But they appeared on the planet in the Cretaceous period, about 70 million years ago. All representatives of the order of rodents are diverse in size and body structure, but have one thing in common: the presence of two large incisors in the upper and lower jaw. Let's introduce the largest of more than 22,000 species and find out what is the largest rodent in the world. Capybara, the largest rodent in the world, belongs to the waterfowl family and lives off the shores of tropical bodies of water in Latin America. Female capybaras are larger than males and weigh from 36 to 65 kilograms. Note also that the largest rodent reaches 50 to 60 centimeters at the withers. These unusual animals live in small groups dominated by a male, but there are also single animals in the nature. Lead a semi-aquatic life, trying not to move away from water bodies more than 1,000 meters. Interestingly, about 300 years ago, the Catholic Church ascribed these unique animals to fish. This cunning made it possible to eat capybara meat during Lent. Beaver. There are two kinds of beaver. The first is the common beaver, castor fiber, whose range extends from the Atlantic to the steppes of Mongolia. The second is the North American beaver, Castor canadensis. It is the Canadian beaver that is larger in size. From the ancient Greek, the name of the animal is translated as wood. And everyone knows that beavers are excellent builders, erecting dams on rivers and lakes. The body length of adults reaches 1 meter 30 centimeters and weighs from 30 to 32 kilograms. The amazing animal graces many coats of arms of European cities, and in Russia a whole series of coins dedicated to the beaver has been issued. Porcupines. This genus of rodents from the family of the same name. The largest species include the South African porcupine, crested porcupine, North American porcupine, and Indian porcupine. The South African species is considered the largest porcupine. It is not difficult to guess that it lives in the south of the African continent. It is the largest rodent in Africa. It reaches a weight of up to 30 kilograms. The crested porcupine lives from the coast of Italy to China. With an average weight of 9 to 12 kilograms, some well-fed males reach sometimes 27 kilograms. This animal is easily recognizable due to the sharp needles that cover its stocky body. This rodent is nocturnal. During the day it sits in its den and leaves it only at nightfall. They easily adapt to the conditions of captivity, so almost every zoo in the world can boast of a family of these amazing rodents. An interesting fact: in the past, porcupines inhabited the territory of Russia. In particular, their remains are found in the Urals, as well as in the Altai Mountains. Belgian giant. And now to the domestic rodents. 2 rabbits of this breed live in Great Britain, and their owners have staged a competition to see which one of them will grow bigger. Referring rabbits to rodents is erroneous because they belong to the category of hares. But among the people they are often attributed to rodents. It is not for nothing that Carl Linnaeus originally identified rabbits and rodents as a single class of rodent-like animals. The rabbit Ralph, weighing 22 kilograms, is the heaviest on the planet, but Darius got into the Book of Records because of his body length, which is equal to 1.3 meters. Darius may be overtaken by his own son, Jeff. He has already reached a length of 1 meter, and by the time he reaches adulthood, the length of the rabbit may increase significantly. Nutria, Myocastor coipus, are relatively large rodents, ranging in length from 43 to 64 centimeters excluding the tail. According to the National Geographic, their tail adds another 25 to 41 centimeters, and the animals weigh between 7 and 17 kilograms. The nutria looks very much like a cross between a small beaver and a giant rat, with 2 large orange front teeth and a long, rounded tail. The nutria's natural habitat is South America, but it has been tried in other regions of the planet as well. And while in Africa it did not take root, in North America and Eurasia nutria are doing well. In some places their populations have even become a threat to the natural ecosystem. Patagonian Mara. The Patagonian Mara is a relatively large rodent of the genus Dolichotis. It is also known as the Patagonian mariner, Patagonian hare, or dillaby. This plant-eating, somewhat rabbit-like animal is found in open and semi-open habitats in Argentina, including large areas of Patagonia. The Patagonian Mara resembles a hare in appearance. The animal's hind legs are longer and more muscular than its front legs and have a larger radius than its humerus. Its tail is short, depressed and hairless. They weigh 8 to 16 kilograms. Pacharana. The Pacharana, Dynamis bernicki, is a rare and slow-moving South American rodent that lives only in the rainforests of the western Amazon basin and adjacent Andean foothills from northwestern Venezuela and Colombia to western Bolivia. It has a stocky body, weighs up to 15 kilograms and reaches 79 centimeters in length, not including a thick, fluffy tail up to 20 centimeters long. Very little is known about the animal's behavior in the wild. It is terrestrial, but it also climbs well, and is reported to live in burrows under rocks, eating plant foods. Paca. These large rodents have taken up many habitats, usually found in the evergreen tropical and rainforests of Central and South America. This herbivorous animal feeds on fruits and seeds of plants. It is nocturnal. They can grow up to 90 centimeters in length and weigh up to 14 kilograms. Babica rodent from a large genus of marmots lives in the steppe zone of Eurasia, but due to plowing of virgin lands, the population of this amazing animal has significantly decreased. The baybuck is the biggest in the family of squirrels, and at the height of 60 to 70 centimeters reaches the weight of up to 10 kilograms. They put on weight before the winter hibernation, from which they leave at the beginning of March. These inhabitants of the steppes eat plant food, but in captivity they may also eat meat, but since they hibernate they do not stock up for the winter. Asian giant squirrel. Let's begin our acquaintance with rodents with the swiftest and, perhaps, the most beautiful representative of the squirrel family. The giant squirrel, or as it is also called Ratufa big-tailed squirrel, is considered the largest squirrel in the world. On average, it reaches a length of about half a meter and weighs 2.5 to 3 kilograms. The animal has a bright and original color, and the appearance is quite pretty. The rounded ears are topped with cheerful tassels. You can meet the original squirrels in some countries of Southeast Asia and on the island of Ceylon. Yellow gopher. Although it is considerably inferior in body length and weight to its rodent companions, it is, in its own way, a rather large mammal. Weight of mature gopher during hibernation period, when it accumulates subcutaneous fat, reaches 1.6 kilograms, but length varies from 24 to 33 centimeters. It should be noted that the yellow ground squirrel causes the least damage to cereal crops.